You know, Pixis is the fucking man. So this episode, that was really much my favorite part of the whole episode, and the ending as well was pretty cool. However, this episode I did notice it a lot. That the animation to this one was not that good. To be honest, it was pretty slow as well. Which it's like I can understand. It's that overall it's 11 episodes, like 10 out of 11 episodes. Were great animation. Then all they did in this one was have a slight little slip up with like Mikasa's eyes keep changing like art style, and it just looked weird. And then as well, I think with some other characters that some like faces look a little bit derpy, but it wasn't like so much that it took me out of like the experience and the enjoyment out of the episode. But there was a lot of like no-name motherfuckers as well. I didn't care, and the only bits I really cared for was the speech at the start where like Pixis went in. Beforehand he even gave Aaron some drink, and he's like, Aaron was a pussy about that. He couldn't take that, and it was just sort of like stupid how he did that. And then Pixis was like there, he's not about to give a speech, but everyone's like panicking and saying, "Yo, we should run away," or we do that, and some people like just crying, saying, "I don't want to go back out there," and it's like there's like one guy saying, I'll cut you right down here if you speak like that, and he's like, do it. I'd rather be killed here than actually actually get to choose your death than actually be eaten by a titan. And Pixis like just let him fucking know. He's like, yo, you guys can fucking leave, but we're gonna be retaking trash. But just think about that. What happens if your friends and your family, think of like the children as well. Like, think about what happens if they get attacked and get eaten. Can you like live with that? It's like, and he was just saying, letting them know, you guys are motherfucking soldiers, and that is your job to go out there and protect your loved ones, and like you go and do that. And with that like great rally speech and saying, Aaron is gonna be our weapon, and he entrusted like these three like no names to him, uh, and they all followed his lead, and that's why we need to see more Pixis. Like that's one character I really want to see more of. Like he's a freaking badass. Like with that speech, like he deserves some credit. And there's a bit with like Mikasa worrying over like Aaron saying you're gonna be alright. And they running over saying hey like one of the guys said a lot of people are gonna die for you today, Aaron. So you just gotta remember that. Um, and it was like, like okay, like guy, but we literally just met you like 5 minutes ago, so Aaron should really give a shit about what you say. But apart from that, and the ending as well, that shocked, freaking like Aaron transforms. He's like looking at Volta, and he just turns around, and he freaking just smacks Mikasa straight in. And you're like, holy shit, that just left a epic conclusion. I cannot wait to see what happens next week. But what happens? It looks like it is about Aaron, Aaron's like lost control of the Titan, and it seems as well that Armin's actually going to be not a pussy and actually try and hurt Aaron and try and stop him. So I'm looking forward to that. But what do you think happened with Mikasa? Like what do you think of like Pixis' speech? But that's all for me. I'd probably give this episode 7. Like I give it a 7, maybe 6, because the animation was meh and it was pretty slow. Nothing really happened, but we've only got 2 more episodes, I believe, of the Battle of Trosh, and then we're into the recap. So that's all I can say. But that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, Panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.